let's take a moment to remember all those who, for reasons of time, distance, or circumstance, can't be with us today. And let us also remember all the loved ones who came before us, who helped to shape our lives and who we are, and whose memory we hold dear to us still. Ryan and Alex, you've come here to celebrate the love you have for each other. And it's my honor, I'm sure both of our honor, to share in this with you, giving recognition to your decision to become husband and wife. And into this sacred state of marriage, you'll now come to be united. Marriage is an honorable estate and never to be entered into lightly, but with careful thought, reverence, and reflection. For it's a lifetime union of love, honor, and most importantly, trust between the two of you. Today, as you join yourselves in marriage, you stand apart from all others as you pledge your love and commitment to one another. No matter how your paths may have brought you to this beautiful moment here today, on this beautiful summer day, on our beautiful island of Nantucket, it's your love that sustains it. In marriage, you marry a mystery. It's someone you know you love, yet believe it or not, you'll continue to learn about one another for the rest of your lives. In this sense, marriage is an act of faith, an absolute trust in one another. In marriage, you promise to love not only for today, but to continue to extend that love for whatever may come tomorrow. As each day passes, may you gain in love and strength for each other, and your hearts continue to become one. When difficult times arise, always be willing to be open to communication. Always be willing to exchange anger for joy and tears for smiles. And always remember to listen to one another's unspoken words. Always love, help, and respect each other. And know that from this day forward, you'll be seen as one in the eyes of all who see you. It's not a weakness to admit a wrong, but a sign of strength and harmony. Always strive to see the beauty that first touched your love when you first fell in love. The following, if I could read before you say your vows to one another, is just a brief passage of advice on marriage that was written in the 1880s, but is still very relevant today. Let your love be stronger than your anger. Learn the wisdom of compromise, for it's always better to end than to break. Believe the best rather than the worst. People have a way of moving up or down to your opinion. And always try to remember that true friendship is the basis of any lasting, loving relationship. And the person you choose to marry is always deserving of the courtesies and the kindnesses that you bestow upon your dearest friends. Ryan and Alex, the vows and promises that you're about to make to one another will change you and shape you, and you will live differently because of it. For you've already actually made and received the most important vow of all. You've chosen one another, and you've promised each other the future. Ryan, at this time, if you could please say your vows to Alexander.
Alexandra, look how far we've come since 8th grade. It feels like a lifetime ago we stumbled through our first kiss on the beach during my soccer tournament. Here we are, 12 years later, and I couldn't ask for a more patient, exquisite, and selfless woman to be my better half throughout our life's journey, wherever it may take us. Growing up together, we have developed a genuine love that is based on a deep mutual respect, a complete trust in one another, weird nicknames, and a shared taste in all things good. It is a love that very few people will be lucky enough to experience in their lifetime. Our relationship is my greatest treasure, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. I understand that even though we have been together for over a decade now, I must constantly strive towards making our relationship better than it was the day before. With that being said, I, Ryan Ferguson, promise you these things. I will be faithful and supportive and will always make our family's love and happiness my highest priority. I will be with you in sickness and in health, in failure and in triumph. I will be helpful around the house and not complain as much when it is required of me. I will continue to treat you as an equal and build you up with kind words whenever I have the opportunity. I will encourage you to achieve all your goals, laugh with you, and cry with you. I will continue to be your best friend and love you for all the days of our lives with all my being, mind, body, and soul.
And Alex, if you could now say the vows to Ryan when you're ready.
Ryan, I've been looking forward to this day for so many years. You've been my other half, my best friend for nearly half of my life. And I'm deliriously happy to be standing next to you today to become your wife. I have to say though, I never pictured it quite like this. Who knew that a pandemic caused by a bat virus would turn the world upside down and cause our wedding to be canceled? And while we're on the topic of quarantine, thank you for dealing with me at my worst, tantruming out of boredom while stuck at home together. And thank you for knowing that the cure to this was almost always fresh air, and for indulging me in our daily evening walks. In all reality, though, I'm so grateful for the experience that we've had during this very strange time. I have cherished our slow mornings marked by music, freshly ground French press coffee, and your delicious soft eggs. What a wonderful start this has been to every single day. Throughout quarantine and much of my life, you have been my rock. I stand here today without a single hesitation, without a single fear. I'm confident that we can overcome any obstacle that life throws our way because we make a great team. You're an outstanding partner in life, and I'm so thankful for all of the ways in which you push me to grow. Thank you for encouraging me to be my best self, to exercise regularly, to grow my mind, and to step outside of my comfort zone to meet new people. Today, I vow to stand by you for the rest of my life. I promise to continue to learn with you and to grow with you, just as we have for the past 12 years. I promise to laugh with you in good times and struggle alongside you in bad times. I promise to support your dreams and respect our differences, and to love you and be by your side through all of the days of our lives. I promise to respect you and cherish you as an individual, a partner, and an equal, knowing that we do not complete but complement each other. No, today is not how I pictured it. It is infinitely better because it is intimately ours. Ryan Ferguson, I love you with every fiber of my being. And today I choose to spend the rest of my life with you. So here's to us, to our home, which will undoubtedly be filled with laughter, patience, understanding, and love, and to many more slow mornings together. I love you. I knew that you were broken my tongue.
You know what? It is infinitely better. It is just the two of you, and it's so romantic. And you'll have two beautiful sets of memories.
Good job.
Ryan, do you promise to take Alexandra to be your wife?
I do.
Do you promise to love her and be kind to her in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health, forsaking all others as long as you shall?
I do.
Ryan, if you could please get out Alex's room. Really hold it tight. I don't like the
Yeah,
crazy.
this should be a bad
I'm sure it
play.
goes right below.
Sky's crying
I
too.
always get nervous when things undo. I'm happy to hold the box for you until it's time to close.
Yeah.
Ryan, as you place the ring on Alex's finger, please repeat after me. I, Ryan,
I, Ryan,
take you, Alexandra,
take you, Alexandra,
to be my wife,
to be my wife,
to love and to honor,
to love and to honor,
to comfort and cherish,
to comfort and cherish,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
in joy and in sorrow.
in joy and in sorrow.
From this day forward,
From this day forward,
I will love you
I will love you
and honor you
and honor you
all the days of my life.
all the days of my life.
Alexandra, do you promise to take Ryan to be your husband? Do you promise to love him and be kind to him in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health, forsaking all others as long as you both shall live?
I do.
There's
Take.
2 in there.
Alrighty. Ooh, let's get that one on your finger right now. As you take Ryan's ring when you're ready. Oh, that's nice. Let me put it on right. When you're ready, honey, if you could please repeat after me. I, Alexandra,
I, Alexandra,
take you, Ryan,
take you, Ryan,
to be my husband,
to be my husband,
to love and to honor,
to love and to honor,
to comfort and cherish,
to comfort and cherish,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
in joy and in sorrow.
in joy and in sorrow.
From this day forward,
From this day forward,
I will love you
I will love you
and honor you all the days of my life.
all the days of my life.
If you don't mind a couple of raindrops before I pronounce you, if I could read a Native American wedding blessing, because I think it's especially beautiful for a spot like this. Now for you both, there is no rain, maybe a little good luck rain, for one is shelter to the other. Now you will feel no pain, for each is comfort to the other. Now you will feel no cold, for you will be warmth to the other. Now for you both, the snow has ended always. Your wants, your fears, and your needs are at rest. You may be 2 persons, but there's only one life ahead of you. And you'll go now into your dwelling place, and may your years be long and good and peaceful upon this earth. Ryan and Alexandra, may you love, honor, and cherish one another, keeping the covenant and the vows made between you today. And may your home and your family always be blessed with patience, wisdom, happiness, and most of all, peace. And therefore, as this man and this woman have consented on the 27th day of June in the year 2020, I, by the authority granted me by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, pronounce you husband and wife and may kiss your beautiful bride. It's Great, good luck! Is this like the most peaceful, romantic wedding ever?
I know, I was like, this is my dream.
Yeah, it's like a dream. These pictures are going to be gorgeous. And you know, it seems like maybe it'll stop.
Yeah. Mine will stop.
Thank you so
Can I
much.
see your rings? Yes, I love them.
Mine's not as exciting.
You're married as a little girl. It's nice. It looks very nice on you.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's not as exciting, but you did a good job. I still like it. Oh, your
wow.
story. I feel
Can you
my,
deal with that?
my middle child, my daughter, got married last year. She's about your age last fall. And they had been together since the 9th grade.
Wow.
They
So
moved
very
over
similar.
to Oman, but she got a job with the State Department, but she just came home for the summer, and we might. I just feel like you guys would be friends. It's like such a.
I'm sure we can hang out.
Yeah. Oh, I love your story.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did-
so what
do,
now?
do the moms and dads know about today? They know.
They know.
They're gonna love these pictures.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
really, like, I did, like, a lot of, like, the boats, but the ones where the sky is, like, the main thing is
Yeah.
so, like,
We have
Thank
full
you
so
confidence
pretty.
in you, Melissa.
so pretty.
Now you two aren't sisters, are you?
No.
Okay.
Isn't she, like, beautiful?
Yes, you are beautiful.
Beautiful.
And your